Hey guys, this is Louis back with another video, and I hope you guys passed that A plus core 2, because if you passed, then I know you just like me and you got your A plus certification, and I know you feel good that you got it. If you just passed, usually it takes about maybe 8 weeks, I want to say, for the actual hard copy to come in a mail. It's a real great feeling, especially after you done put in all this work. You finally feel that sense of relief, right? Now that you're A plus certified, you should be able to install and configure end user devices and software. You should be able to connect devices to networks, perform basic cybersecurity mitigation techniques and stuff, troubleshoot common problems to diagnose and resolve issues, demonstrate basic knowledge of scripting, cloud, and virtualization. So you are ready to go in this field and get that IT support role, help desk role, one of those desktop support roles. You're able to go in and get one of these jobs. Now, if someone clicked on this video and they haven't been A plus certified, and they're looking into getting A plus certified, and you're probably just on YouTube looking for videos to motivate you and stuff like that, I would just real quick, I want to say that A plus certification is a two-part certification, meaning you have to pass 2 exams to get it. You got the core 1, and currently right now the version that the core 1 is on is the 220-1101, and then the core 2 exam, which is the 220-1102. So you have to pass those 2 exams. The first exam you have to pass with a 675. The second exam you got to pass with a 700. And once you pass these 2 exams, then you're officially CompTIA A plus certified. You're able to put this on your resume. You're able to apply for jobs, a lot of IT support jobs and stuff. And what I would say from here is making sure you get a home lab. No matter what part in IT you want to be in, cloud, cybersecurity, whatever, you having a little home lab so you could practice these different skills that you learn is a very good thing. You could start using your family, and when they have issues with their computers and stuff, you practicing with them, because that's how you'll be able to put on your resume that you have those hands-on skills. If you took this exam and passed but you have no hands-on skills, you have to find a way to get these hands-on skills. So one of the things that you could even do is you look for the job that you're interested in, you look at what applications they use, then you get maybe a trial, that you sign up for the trial run of that application, mess with it, get to know it, and then you're able to put on your resume that you have that experience, because you actually do. You took the time out your day to sign up for this application, whether it's Intune or Azure or whatever it is the application is. You paid your money to have access to the same thing that a company would have access to, so you could practice and understand the interface of this software or platform that they use, or whatever the case may be. So you could put that on your resume. You could start getting old laptops and just messing around with them to repair them. You could do many different things. You could create your own MDM. You create a lab, get AD on your system, Active Directory. And then you could just start creating users and OUs and GPOs and just messing around with it to the point where you have an understanding when it's time to get in the field now, in your job role, you know what you're doing. So that's one of the main things I would say. You're A plus certified now. Don't be scared to apply for jobs. Don't feel like, especially if that's the only certification you get, don't feel afraid to put your resume out there and just see what happens. For me, cybersecurity is my main goal in life. This is what I'm in school for. This is the main thing. This is what but I got into IT with no experience. I've been into the fitness industry my whole life. I've been into fitness, right? And I used to work at a gym. I went from not knowing anything about IT to knowing about IT, right? I don't have no IT background. I don't play games. I don't have no game consoles. And it's seeing that I did it, I know it could be done. So about maybe, I want to say about 8 months, maybe a year the most into just being in IT, going to school for it, I was able to get a job. I was able to put my resume out there, get a job. And the funny thing is, like I said, cybersecurity is what my main goal is. But because I just wanted to be in IT, I said I want to start an IT support specialist or help desk, whatever, and then pivot over and just keep elevating. So I put my resume in, I got my interviews. A lot of the questions that they asked me on the interview was questions that I was able to answer because of the A plus. Now there was a few too that I was able to answer because I got my network plus as well. But the A plus was really put that icing on the cake and really helped me be extremely successful in getting this exam done and getting this interview done and making sure that I was able to sound good to the point where they was even like, what did you use? What school did you go to before, prior to signing up for this job, this and that? And I was like, I told them it was the A plus, and because it was like, man, I had people here interviewing that was here before you who say they have 10 years experience, and we was taking forever on questions. They was like, we only 10 minutes in and you already answered. I had another guy, he was stuck on a question for how long? Some of the guys out here who have 10, 15, 20 years of experience, they're not as determined and dedicated as you think they are. And some of them don't know as much as you think they know. So you could come from the back, not saying that you need to be competing with anyone. You could come from the back in doing something. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about IT. It wasn't something like when I was 5, 10, 15 years old, I was this IT game person and going into IT was a no-brainer. Nah, I got into IT just because I wanted to make sure I could support my family. I was like, cybersecurity is a good spot. I love boxing, but I would love to know how to hack and do this different things. So that was what interests me. And of course, I'm able to get a good job where I could support my family. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me try to learn this. So as long as you're dedicated and disciplined, don't let the fact that, like I said, I don't know what your life is like. So you might have other certifications, you might have a whole heap of hands-on experience, but for the people who don't have hands-on experience and this A plus is the only certification they have, don't feel no way with putting your resume together and trying to get a job in the help desk and IT support role. As long as you're able to work hard, stuff like that, a lot of times you can learn when you at the job, because everybody does things differently, and it's not like a specific way where it's like everybody could teach this way. When you're in school and you're doing certifications, you learning the basics, but when you at the job now, you're learning that site knowledge. You have that on hands-on site knowledge where now you're learning on the job, and once you're a good learner and a hard worker, everything will just start piecing together and meshing together. You feel me? So that'll be my main thing to tell you. You're A plus certified now. Don't feel scared to put it on there and try to get some jobs. And once you do get a job, you will prosper. You will do good for sure. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification and comment and all that good stuff. All right? Thank you guys.